Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. You've seen the title. We're actually going to make kippers for breakfast. Why? Well, because on our trip to the UK recently, I was trying all those different things like spotted dick and haggis and marmite, and I thought, I hope on our trips some of these restaurants we go to have got kippers available for something to try for breakfast. Because for me, I always remembered the Fawlty Towers episode where one of the guests dies, and one of the jokes is that Basil thinks that he died because of the kippers that they were serving. I always thought, what are kippers? Apparently, as in that episode, there's a little bit where a fin is sticking out, hiding under Basil's shirt. Why would they eat fish? That's an odd thing. So, yeah, I always thought, okay, well, when we're on our trip, I hope we get to find kippers somewhere. Never did. But in our local British store, they did have some kippers. So I'm going to fry these up and have them to kind of round out that video. Now, from what I gather, kippers are kind of more of an English thing than anything else. However, this is a product of Scotland. This is, what is this? Neptune, traditionally smoked. And I'm wearing a Northern Ireland shirt that has kind of a water-related theme to it. So, yeah, I'm kind of trying to grab everything UK under the same banner here. How do you make kippers? I don't really know. I think I just heat up some butter in a pan and then fry them? I don't know. Before we do, I think also I've heard, and maybe I'm just extrapolating here, but it seems like an odd thing to have fish for breakfast. But then don't the Norwegians have herring for breakfast as well? So is this like something that has migrated over the sea into England and they started eating them as well? I don't know. It's certainly not something you get here in Canada, unless you go to a British store. So let's heat up the pan and try these out. Alright, our butter is melting nicely here, so let's slice this guy open. And I guess just slide it into the pan. Maybe there's two here. I was told it was one. Oh, it's actually two. Actually, it's several. Oh, weird. I thought it was just one piece of a fish, but it's actually several pieces of a fish, or two fish, or something. Who knows? Alright, there we go. Yeah, the person that I bought this from in the British store seemed to imply that there's only enough there for one person, but this is more than one person's share, so I don't really know. Okay, well, we're getting a fishy kind of smell coming off it. So I would kick in the fan, but then you wouldn't be able to hear me on camera. So we'll just have to live with a little bit of fishy smell in the kitchen for a while. I don't really know what you would serve this as. Like, is this in place of like sausages or bacon? Is that how this is done? That's what we're going to try. I'm just going to have eggs and toast and this. Just flip it over here. I'm sure it hasn't really been long enough, but let's make sure that we're not going to get it too... Okay, it's got a nice golden color. I'm sure there's fish cooking experts out there who are saying, no, you have to do it skin side down so that it gets all rough and crackly or whatever. I don't know. We'll soon find out. It's possibly cooking a little too hot right now, so I've turned it down to about almost medium high. Give this another rotation. It's a little bit smoky, and I don't mean smoky fish, I mean like there is smoke coming off the pan now. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to keep cooking this like this until it's looking like it's fully cooked. We'll be back in a bit. There we go. Here is my breakfast now. I've got my kippers, I've got some eggs that have been put in a little poaching tray, and a slice of toast. I'll kind of show you there. You can see it's got nice sort of hard skin there, and it looks actually quite appetizing. It doesn't look like the fish in the Fawlty Towers episode, but whatever. Let's try it out here. See if I can get it with the skin as well. There we go. I've never had kippers. I've never had fish for breakfast. This seems like an odd thing, but what is it like? Actually, that's pretty good. That's really good. I mean, it's fish, so yeah, obviously, but it's, yeah, that I can see. I can see why people would go for that. I mean, I never would have thought of it in a million years, but, you know, maybe, I'm guessing up here, or in Canada, up north, like there's some small communities that fish is the only available source of protein. They probably have fish for breakfast. Yeah, I can see why now. This is actually really nice. I mean, and I don't know what kipper has in it. I guess there's like there's some nice flavoring added to it, or they've just smoked it well. But it does have, it's not like having cod or halibut or anything like that. I mean, it doesn't have those kinds of fishy flavors. It is a fish, but I can see it as a breakfast meat. I mean, in the same way, if you think about it, sausage and bacon are kind of odd things. And black pudding, we won't even get into that, or haggis. But this is a really nice accompaniment for my breakfast. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to order it anywhere here in Canada. I mean, I got it out of the British store and I've enjoyed it, but if I ever do see it on some fancy restaurant menu when we go for a breakfast sometime, I'll say, I would like a kipper, please. And I hope that I don't die, but that's a Faulty Towers reference. So. All right, well, until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.